All right, so back in action. First half action. Dylan D-Ray, second quarter, goes in for the quarterback keeper slash quarterback sneak, and he's going to go in for the touchdown. So second touchdown for the Heights Bulldogs. Heights opening it up early on. 13-0 your score. So Heights really doing a good job overall. Like I said, it was nice to see last year Reggie McNeil Jr. at quarterback for the Heights Bulldogs, but knowing that Dylan D-Ray was the starting quarterback as a sophomore, it's good to see him get his position back. So Dylan D-Ray, a dual threat quarterback, and he also is a linebacker. So extra point going to go up and good, which is going to make the score now 14-0 in favor of the home team, Heights Bulldogs. So Heights Bulldogs versus Elkins, HISD versus FBISD. All right, so 14-0. 5 seconds have elapsed in this second quarter. So first half action, Heights leading Elkins by a score of 14-0. So Heights is going right to left of your screen / radio dial, and the Elkins Knights are going opposite direction, left to right. So just in case you're tuning in, the Heights Bulldogs in all black, so black tops, black bottoms with white numbers and lettering, and then a matte finish maroon helmet with a silver, kind of a glistening, shiny logo of the state of Texas and a bulldog, and then on the other side is the number. So a little bit of extracurricular activities going on. There is a flag on the field, so we're going to see what they're going to call here. So holding on the receiving team, which was Elkins. Of course, it'll still be first down, but they're going to march that football back. So ball going to be placed pretty much on the 20-yard line. So between the 19 and 20-yard line, so it's far side hash. So going back to, illustrating / narrating the Elkins uniform. So Elkins all white with a blue helmet and also shiny silver on their helmet. So Roman Seymour, third drive. Ooh, and that is going to be a pick six. Pick six for the Heights Bulldogs, number 3 for the Heights Bulldogs. So what I was about to say, that is the regular season Fort Bend, debut for Roman Seymour. And right when I was about to say that, the defensive back / cornerback made a great break on the ball for a pick six. So 11:39 to go, 21 seconds have elapsed. It's all Heights from the onset. So extra point kicker, that is number 28, and he is going to kick it up. Ooh, no good. So that's going to keep the score 20-0 in favor of the Heights Bulldogs. So 11:39 to go in this first half. We're going to see, because Elkins is going to get the ball back, we're going to see if they can get some points on the scoreboard. All right, so back in action here. 11:39 to go. 20-0 your score. So the only mistake so far that the Heights have made is a mixed extra point. So 20-0, 3 touchdown advantage minus an extra point for the Heights Bulldogs. So fair catch is going to be called. We're going to see where they're going to place the football. Looks like around the 25-yard line. All right, so back in action here. So the Elkins Knights, so fresh off the pick six. So we're going to see if Roman Seymour can kind of shake that off. A little RPO, establish the run in the game, and they're going to hand the ball off to the running back. So running back looks to be number 15 for the Elkin Knights. So got some positive yardage there. So we're going to see, looks like second and maybe about 5 or 6 yards. So Roman Seymour in his Fort Bend ISD debut. So previously played for the Manville Mavs. Hoka hey. So, little RPO to the running back, 15, and 15 is going to get close to the 40-yard line. We're going to see where they're going to place the football exactly. All right, so ball will be placed pretty much smack dab on the 40-yard line. Looks like far side hash. So Roman Seymour is kind of getting some words of encouragement from the sideline. So Twins flanked bottom end of your screen. That's 9 and 88. We got a running back flanked, I guess you could call that pistol formation with Twins flanked on the top end of your screen. Roman Seymour, quick RPO, going to hit, I believe it's 2 top end of your screen. And that's going to be fairly close to the first down marker. So we're going to see where they're going to place that respective football. So, okay, looks like it's going to bring up, looks like a hurry-up offense. I like kind of the change in pace here. So Roman Seymour, RPO, going to go let the running back take it. And he is going to see, we're going to see exactly where they're going to place the football. So pretty close to the that original line of scrimmage. So ball actually did get a few yards there. So it looks like third and a short 2. Under 10 minutes to go, 9:56 to go. So Roman Seymour, Twins flanked on the bottom and top end of your screen with that running back slightly behind him making a pistol shot. Pistol shotgun formation. RPO is Roman Seymour. So, he's going to hand the ball off to the running back. Forward progress might have been called. And that's going to bring up, I believe, a very pivotal 4th down. So this is kind of in the vicinity that you could just straight up go for it. But looks like they're going to play conservative here. So 4th and about 3 or 4. Bringing up the punter, which is 42 for the Elkin Knights. So 9:14 to go, 20-0 your score. 3 touchdown advantage for the Heights Bulldogs. All right, so we have 0, and I believe it might be, it looks like number 2 are the punt returners. So punt goes off. They're just going to let it fly over their head. Elkins trying to get to it. Unable to get to it to try to pin him inside the 5. So it looks like they're going to start at the 25-yard line. So Heights Bulldogs getting the football back. So just looking at just kind of eyeball test. Looks like I believe that's number 90 for the Elkins Knights. A very large human being. So he's probably looks like maybe depending on the players around him could be in the 250 to 320 range. So pretty good beef on the defensive line there for the Elkins Knights. All right, so Dylan D-Ray once again, the quarterback, the dual threat quarterback, shotgun formation, twins flanked on the bottom end of your screen, one flanked on the top end of your screen, one running back, number 14, flanked to his right. So ball's going to be placed about the 8 or 9 yard line. So D-Ray set up for the home run shot, but he feels some pressure. He does get it out, so it's kind of doing a little nothing with something. There is a flag thrown in the vicinity of about the 4 yard line, middle of the hash marks. So we're going to see what they're going to call. Usually speaking, that's in the vicinity of a holding call. And exactly that's what it was, holding on the offense. So, like I said, usually when a quarterback has more than, if you're counting it out solely like a 3 Mississippi count, you really have to be fairly disciplined on the offensive line to avoid holding. So that play was all for naught. But like I said, like the spontaneity for Mr. Dylan D-Ray. So twins flank top end of your screen, one receiver flanked on the bottom, and it looks like pistol shotgun formation, 14 behind him. Dylan D-Ray going to hand the ball off to 14. 14 going to break that 5 yard barrier. Looks like they're going to place it, let's see, maybe about the 7 yard line. So looks like about the 7 yard line. So somewhat middle of the hash, slightly favoring the home side of the vicinity there. So, 7 yard line. Sun's still playing a factor. Lights are on. So we'll have to see how the dynamic changes once the sun is not a factor. I'm sure it'll also be great, advantageous for the players. It'll be less heat per se. So Dylan D-Ray, shotgun formation. And he airs it out. Ooh, and he is unable to connect. It did get popped up. We thought maybe an Elkin Knight was going to be able to get under it for an interception. Luckily for Heights, it was not. So that was a pivotal play there for the Heights Bulldogs. So it looks like ball still going to be placed at the 7 yard line, somewhat middle of the hash mark, and it's going to bring up a 3rd and 10 situation here for the Heights Bulldogs. All right, so Dylan D-Ray, shotgun formation. Going to get an RPO, going to call it the number himself. Ooh, kind of like a Patrick Mahomes, and there is a flag on the football field. So a little extracurricular activities between the offense and defensive downfield. So we're going to see what the call is. So a quick 3 and out for the Heights Bulldogs. Credit to the Knights, the Elkin Knights defense. So Elkin's trying to get back in this respective game. But like I said, I like that they don't know the word quit, and they are going to try to see it. Well, they will get the ball back, so it'll be interesting to see if the Elkin Knights can get a touchdown before this second quarter / first half draws to an end. So punter for the Heights Bulldogs, kind of halfway in the end zone. So decent snap. The kick is off. And it takes a respectable bounce. And, ooh, that's what we call a depleter, ladies and gentlemen. So 6 depleted number 2. Luckily, number 2 for the Elkins Knights held on to the football. Okay, so ball is going to be placed, let's see, it looks like maybe about the 38-yard line. So 38-yard line, near side hash. So short side of the football field here for the Elkins Knights. Looking forward to seeing a potential touchdown for the Elkin Knights. So shotgun formation, little pistol shot. Trips flanked on the top, one bottom end of your screen. RPO. And he is going to go play action. Ooh, coughing the ball up. And we're going to see who is able to recover. Looks like maybe an Elkins offensive lineman, number 56, was able to be Johnny on the spot and get on that football. So actually, that was a positive gain there for the. So second and about 2 or 3 for the Elkin Knights. So 15 flanked behind Roman Seymour. Trips flanked on the bottom end of your screen. One receiver flanked on the top. A little bit of a blitz package. Ooh, up the middle, 15. So you got to love that. So sometimes it looks like potentially the Heights Bulldogs with the blitz package was, assuming that Roman Seymour was going to air it out. So they might have keyed on the quarterback. And that quick handoff, number 15, didn't waste any time whatsoever and got a very respectable gain. So they are inside the red zone, 19-yard line. So Roman Seymour and company. Shotgun formation. Roman Seymour threading the needle. Ooh. So just outside the outstretched hands of 2. Look like 3 for the Heights Bulldogs on the defense. So Roman Seymour has a cannon for a right arm. He is very accurate. And like I said, I really like, seeing Roman throw the football. So he's been working diligently in the offseason with JP Tillman. Believe he goes by hashtag or at the QB Tech. So JP Tillman, one of the great quarterback trainers in the offseason. So 15 going to get the handoff, and he is going to get a few yard gain on that one. So approaching about halfway through this second quarter, first half action. So we are now under 6 minutes to go. 20-0 your score. Elkins looking to try to put some points on the scoreboard. So Heights with a 3-touchdown advantage. Trips flanked on the bottom end of your screen. Roman Seymour, pistol shotgun formation. One receiver flanked on the top end of your screen. Quick little RPO. Ooh. Nearly picked off. 11 almost picked that football off. So earlier in the football game, we did get a pick 6 from the Heights Bulldogs. And now we're going to actually... We don't see a lot of field goal attempts in the high school ranks. So we're actually going to see a rarefied air here. This is the field goal attempt. So it looks like it's going to be about a 33-yard field goal attempt for the Elkin Knights. Good. So 3 points. Elkins wanted to get the 7, but hey, they are on the scoreboard, so they did prevent the potential shutout that Heights had going for them. So the score 20-3 with 5:36 to go. We'll be right. We'll be back. A little tongue-tied there after this. Okay, so it looked like there was a penalty assessed. So we're going to see what they're going to do here. All right, so it looks like Elkins got a excuse me breath of fresh air. So there was a penalty. So Elkins offense back on the football field. So we're going to eliminate that field goal attempt, although it was positive. Roman Seymour, gets depleted. So it looks like that's number 9, I believe, got dropped. But let's see, ball going to be placed. Let's see exactly where it's going to get placed. Right around the 5-yard line. So, yeah, ball going to be placed at the 5-yard line near side hash. This is going to be second and goal attempt here. So, Roman Seymour, pistol shotgun formation. He's going to get the football, RPO 15. Flag on the football field. Looks like a hold on the offense. So they were at the 5-yard line, so they're now at the 15-yard line. So still inside the red zone is Elkins. It's still goal to go, but now it's 15 yards to go. So Roman Seymour with the trips flanked on the top end of your screen. Looks like he does a good job drawing him off sides, free play potentially, but it looks like they ruled it dead prior to that one. So clock continues to run, under 5 minutes to go in this first half. Second quarter action, Butler Stadium HISD 20-0 your score. The Heights Bulldogs on top of the Elkin Knights. Elkin Knights knocking on the proverbial door. RPO to 15, and he is going to get back inside the 5, but there is potential coughing up of the football. Looks like the Heights Bulldogs are fired up, and that is the case. So Heights Bulldogs, like I said, the tenacity on the defense has done a pretty good job of causing fumbles. So Elkins has been able to recover a fumble previously in this game. So there has been a few fumbles overall. So the Heights Bulldogs, very aggressive and tenacious defense. So the Heights Bulldogs clicking on all cylinders on the offensive and defensive side of things. So Elkins, here's the thing: is had it not been for the flag, they would at least have 3 points. But the flag happened. They decided to accept the penalty, and then they unfortunately coughed up the football. So here we go. So Heights Bulldogs, Dylan D-Ray handing the ball off, still making some plays here, and the running back going to get to about the 5-yard line. So that's number 7 for the Heights Bulldogs. All right, so ball going to be about the 6-yard line. Under 4 minutes to go. Clock continues to run, so this could be the last drive of the first half. So Dylan D-Ray setting up shop. Shotgun formation at his own 5. Avoids a safety, and Dylan D-Ray took a shot there. So he's still laying down on the football field. So we're going to probably stop the time, and hopefully he's all right. Okay, so Dylan D-Ray walking off on his own accord. Helmet popped off, so we're going to see. Hopefully, it wasn't anything crazy. So it could have also had the wind knocked out of him. So he's kind of being assessed on the sidelines as we speak. So now backup quarterback, that's 16 for the Heights Bulldogs. Do not know a whole lot on that quarterback. So like I said, from earlier in the broadcast, was aware of Reggie McNeil Jr., who was the Heights starting quarterback last year, Dylan D-Ray from 2 years ago. So 16 going to hand the ball off, I believe, to 7-7, still on his feet, and he is going to get to close to the 30-yard line, maybe spot the ball, 27 or 28-yard line. So Dylan D-Ray back in the football field. So he is a warrior, ladies and gentlemen. Like I said, from my own experience being able to observe over the years and covered football, if the starting quarterback also happens to be the starting middle linebacker, you're in for a long evening. So Dylan D-Ray, shotgun formation, ball looks to be about the 27 or 28-yard line. Twins flanked on the bottom end of your screen. Little RPO play action, and he's going to he's going to kick it out to 42. It's a short little pass there. At 42, gets forward progress to about the 30-yard line. So clock continues to run. We are under 3 minutes to go, and now officially under 2.5 minutes to go in this first half, second quarter action, Butler Stadium. All right, so ball actually going to be placed at the 33-yard line, so near side hash. The home team Heights Bulldogs setting up shop. So they did huddle. So a traditional huddle, you don't see that as often in this day and age in today's game. You usually see now a lot of just good signals from the sidelines. So Dylan D-Ray setting up. He's going to fire the football off in and out of the hands. It looks like that could have been number 5. It is number 5 for the Heights Bulldogs. So unable to connect there between Ray and number 5. All right, so Dylan D-Ray, shotgun formation. And we're going to see Twins on the top and bottom end of your screen. D-Ray seeing a bit of an opening. He is going to hit the intended receiver, top end of your screen. He's going to cross midfield and get to about the 40-yard line. So Dylan D-Ray, like I said, doing really well on the offensive and defensive side of the football. From what I've seen in 2 years at Heights, if college football is in his future, I would probably say he'd probably be labeled as an so an athlete. So maybe being able to play on the offensive or defensive side of the football. So it looks like 15 in motion. Ooh, look, somewhat of a counter tray misdirection for the running back, still on his feet inside the 30-yard line. So that's number 14. I believe that's Zaylen Cormier, the Houston commit. So I don't have a official program per se, so I'll have to check that during halftime. So under 1.5 to go in this first half, second quarter action, 20-0 your score. Heights looking to add on to their already decent lead. So D-Ray, shotgun formation with 14 flanked to his side. Twins flanked on the top and bottom end of your screen. Going to get hit 5 underneath, and 5 is going to get to about the 20-yard line. So Heights being able to move the football, I'm not going to say that they're like just, having any which way with the defense, but they are doing fairly well at moving the chains. So Heights still early on, so they haven't opened it up. They are not 100% clicking on all cylinders, but they are trying their best. So Dylan D-Ray with 14 flanked to his side. Trips flanked on the top, and it looks like a timeout will be assessed to the Heights Bulldogs. So we're back right after this. 51.1 seconds to go. 20-0 Heights over the Elkins Knights. All right, so back in action here. So it's a second and about 2 yards situation. 51.1 seconds to go in the first half. So Dylan D-Ray with trips flanked on the top end of your screen, one receiver flanked on the bottom end of your screen. Going to have the ball out to 14. 14 going to go between the tackles. We're going to see, looks like a somewhat minimal gain, but believe, another timeout for the Heights Bulldogs. So 44.8 seconds to go, and we'll be back right after this. All right, so back from the timeout. So Heights has utilized 2 of their 3 timeouts. They have 1 timeout left. So more often than not, they will probably burn that if they are not able to get to the end zone. So first and 10 situation. So ball at about the 17-yard line. So Dylan D-Ray getting the shotgun snap, and he tried to take the corner. Elkins doing a pretty good job defensively in pursuit. So 37.9 seconds to go. So D-Ray making a smart decision. Didn't really see a whole lot, so made sure to get out of bounds to preserve that final timeout. So it looks like a holding penalty on Heights. That's going to bring him back a little bit. So just outside the red zone at about the 22-yard line, 37.9 seconds to go. They still have that final timeout remaining. So Heights up 20-0. Shotgun formation, trips flanked on the top. 14 flanked now to his left. So Dylan D-Ray feeling the pressure. And he gets the ball off, and it looks like they're going to go inside the 10. That is number 13, the receiver for the Heights Bulldogs. So it looks like, I believe, another penalty. So it's going to go around the 5. Now the football is now at the 32-yard line. So a lot of change in real estate the past few plays. So, long what they call first in about a mile situation. D-Ray going for broke. 5. And 5 just short of the end zone. So that was a phenomenal play there. Dylan D-Ray airing it out to number 5. So 5 going to be, looks like they're going to place the football at about the 2-yard line. So Heights kind of opening it up early on. So still somewhat of a respectable score, 20-0. Heights trying to add to that lead. So 20.5, Sash 20 and a half seconds to go. So about the 2-yard line, near side hash. So Dylan D-Ray under center. Ooh, bobbled snap. So 23 doing a great job there. Johnny on the spot, very opportunistic speaking of him. Looks like he got the fumble recovery. So Heights had the momentum, so Elkins got it back. 16.8 seconds to go. It's still still anyone's ball game, but we'll see if Elkins is going to take a shot down the field. With 17 seconds left, and they have 2 of their timeouts preserved. So very interesting spot here. So 5-yard line, about middle of the hash marks, their own 5. So just before halftime. So Roman Seymour, shotgun formation. Looks like it's going to be trips flanked on the top end of your screen, 1 receiver flanked on the bottom end of your screen. So Seymour going to hit a guy out in the flat top end of your screen and going to go to about the 10 or 12-yard line. Okay, so we're going to have Roman Seymour once again. Ooh, and that's going to be the end of the first half with the score 20-0 in favor of the Heights Bulldogs over the Elkin Knights on a Saturday evening, week 1.